Good morning, this is Ernest Earls reporting for WKEJ News in our beautiful Los Angeles studio. In national news, Eric Gardner has received $5.9 million. The arrest was captured on video in Gardner's words, "I can't breathe," became a slogan for protesters nationwide. Gardner's death was one of a number of controversial cases in the U.S. where unarmed black people have been killed by white police officers. And family members had begun steps to file a lawsuit against New York, seeking $75 million. Police officers stopped Gardner on July 17, 2014, outside a store on Staten Island for selling loose, untagged cigarettes. After Gardner argued with police and refused to be handcuffed, Officer Daniel Pantaleo put Gardner in a neck hold. Gardner, who had asthma, was wrestled to the ground and restrained by force. He died later at a local hospital. The city's medical examiner found that Gardner's death was a homicide and was caused by the compression of his chest and prone positioning during physical restraint by police. Gardner's family plans to lead a rally pushing for federal changes against officers on Saturday outside the Brooklyn offices of the United States Attorney for the Eastern District of New York. The Gardner family and the Reverend Al Sharpton also plan to hold news coverage about the case on Tuesday. "It's not about getting money," Mr. Sharpton told the New York Times. "This is about justice. We've got to restructure our police departments and how we deal with police nationwide." In sports news, Zach Greinke will be a starting pitcher for the National League in today's All-Star game, the first Dodgers pitcher to start an All-Star game since Brad Penny in 2006. Greinke leads the major leagues with a 1.39 earned run average, and no other starter has an ERA below 2. Dallas Keuchel of the Houston Nationals was selected as starting pitcher for the American League. Greinke joins his teammate Jack Pederson in the LA starting lineup. Pederson, the first Dodgers rookie to start an All-Star game since Hideo Nomo in 1995, will bat eighth and play left field. The Angels have two starters as well: center field Mike Trout, who will lead off for the AL, and first baseman Albert Pujols, who will bat third. Pederson and Pujols were two of the contestants in last night's home run derby. In local news, detectives with the LAPD Transitional Organized Crime Section, together with the Secret Service agents and Hawthorne police officers, moved in to take down a warehouse in Southgate. Armed with a search warrant inside, police say they found exactly what they were looking for, starting with hundreds of plastic cards, which most likely had someone's stolen identity and credit card information embedded in the plastic strips. It said that identity felt part of the operation. Margolis heads up a team of detectives who, for the last 6 months, have been investigating the group he says operates with most of the mafia. They use the skimmers to rip off the identities from these innocent victims, and then they're taking that information and putting it on recoded credit cards, including Margolis. But that's only the first part of the sophisticated scheme to steal, because according to that investigation, police say those recoded plastic cards are then used by the same thieves to buy diesel fuel, which is then resold for a hefty profit. Proceeds not only stay in Los Angeles from its criminal element, but from what we've seen, they also move across to Europe and to the former Soviet Union. Margolis. The money keeps moving. This is an ongoing investigation. More details to come. In the business world, rapper and business mogul 50 Cent has filed for bankruptcy, a stunning financial turn considering his estimated net worth had been pegged at $155 million as recently as May. A recording artist who filed for bankruptcy under his real name of Curtis James Jackson II did so in U.S. Bankruptcy Court in Connecticut. He listed his estimated assets between $10 million to $50 million, with liabilities in the same range. Those figures call earlier estimates into question. Though Jackson first became known for his career as a popular rapper, his business dealings are almost equally legendary. He made a reported $100 million when Vibram Water, in which Jackson was an investor, was sold to Coca-Cola. Other moves were less successful. A clothing line has since shuttered. Headphones debacle resulted in a $1 million lawsuit, and a vodka partnership failed to generate significant buzz on liquor shelves. 50 Cent is still trying to make waves in the audio world. Earlier this month, Jackson was ordered to pay $5 million to a woman who said Jackson acquired an adult video she made with her boyfriend before posting it online without a woman's permission. In world news, Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras is facing a tough battle between support from coalition partners for the third bailout offered by Eurozone leaders. 4 pieces of legislation must be passed by the end of Wednesday, including pension and VAT reforms. But Defense Minister Kamenos, a junior coalition partner, has already said he will not support the measures. If the deal fails, Greece banks face collapse, and the country could then be forced to leave the euro. The bailout is conditional on Greece passing all the agreed reforms, including raising tax revenue and liberalizing the labor market in Parliament by Wednesday. Following about 17 hours of summit talks in Brussels, an EU statement spoke of up to $86 billion financing for Greece over 3 years. The deal done, Greece is now racing to meet its first deadline, to pass four pieces of legislation by the end of Wednesday. Jurgen Schieselbaum, the head of Eurozone Group of Finance Ministers, said the agreement included a $50 billion Greece-based fund that will privatize or manage Greek assets. Out of that $50 billion, $25 billion would be used to recapitalize Greek banks, he said. This has been Erwin St. Rose reporting for WKEJ News in Los Angeles. Until next time, have a great day.